Hi guys, long time no see. It's been a couple of weeks now since my last Wine and Whips. Since that time, sorry. No, wait, it's been a lot longer than that actually. But anyway, a lot has gone on, and I've been mentioning it on. Sorry, I'm filming this on my MacBook because my camera's on charge, my phone. Is nearly on 17%, so that's not enough to actually do that on there. Whereas my laptop's now on charge, so I thought I'd do it by laptop. Sorry if you can hear my tumble dryer in the background or the cars outside. I am downstairs. Simple reason of, like I said, this is a last minute, really quick thing that I wanted to do. I've been meaning to do this for ages, but I keep double guessing myself, so it's literally just a case of sit down, shut the fuck up and do it. Not last Friday, the Friday before, when I was going to do Wine and Whips, and I did a big thing about it on Twitter and Facebook, like, I'm doing Wine and Whips and I'm going to be doing this, and like, please send me some stuff. I went away Thursday night. No, Loki. No. And I came back Friday from my dad's, and I was incredibly depressed. And everything just got on top of me, and I nearly did something stupid. I've spoken to a lot of people about it since then, but I nearly wasn't here. And it's thanks to a very good friend of mine that I am still here, and why my hair is now partially red. The bottom bit is red. It's not going to show up very well on here because this is a crap camera. He gave me the tools to literally go, you can do this, you can do this, and then that happened. And then literally the day after I got myself sorted and was like, I can do this, I can do life. Even though I'm not getting where I want to be, I can keep working, I can keep doing it, and I'll be fine eventually. Then Monday happened. Now, a lot of stuff has been going on at work. Over Christmas, I became the store manager of my store. It was really just thrown upon me, and I did not enjoy it at all. I have always said I will eventually run my own store, but I didn't have the training I needed. There was so much stuff that I didn't know how to do. There was so much that I just pretty much just thrown at me, and it was all last minute. It was all very this is my cup of tea, Loki, and it's cold. And yeah, but I did my best. And in January, I can't go into huge amounts of detail of what happened, but someone at work messed up, and it resulted in a disciplinary for everybody involved. Again, I can't go too deep into it, but I didn't get one in the end. I didn't get what we thought I was going to get. And everybody's still got their job, you know. Give me a sec, guys. Literally, this is the way my year has gone. I've had two of these My Little Pony money pots for years, and they have sat up on the windowsill with no issue whatsoever, and the boys have pretty much left it alone. Wow, there's lots of bits missing there. And yeah, they've left her alone, and she's been something that they have not cared about. And then today, when I'm trying to sort things out, it's the day where they have gone, no, she's upset us in life. To be fair, it's not actually their fault. I put her in a place to dry, fix her. So that is I might fix her. You know, there's a Japanese thing of like uses gold. But they say Loki gets rid of stuff he thinks you don't need anymore, and considering that I have Loki living with me as a cat apparently, because sometimes he does get used, I'm pretty sure, to by my boss to go stop it. But anyway, yeah, bad stuff happened at work at the beginning of this year. It turned out better than I thought it would, and that was a major plus point. Oh, I've mostly fixed her. I will need to glue her down, but okay. She's. I'll sort it. Anyway, right. Yeah. So it was actually quite a. Wait, I might just take. Anyway, sorry, I'm thinking about other things. I'm supposed to be keeping track of this because this is important, and I've been meaning to get this done for ages. Now, I did the best I could over Christmas, and quite a few people decided, or some people decided to cause a lot of issues and say I was too angry, I was too snappy, when everybody else who I spoke to about it and how did you think I dealt with it, they were like, no, you were good. But this person, one second again, Grandma wants out. Stop that. Are you going out? I've opened the door now. Well, I'm going to shut it again. No? There you go. And that really hurt and upset me. If you have a problem with me, you come to my fucking face and say it to my face. People in the LARP community know this, and although this woman isn't in the LARP community, she's known me longer than most of them and better than most of them have, even though I've known them longer. And she should have come to talk to me about it instead of just talking about me behind my back, because it was going to get back to me at some point, and it did. And I got upset. And I'm getting upset by looking at this broken money pot that I never used for other than a decoration. So, I'm going to be playing with the wings like this. It's a pretty ring. Look at that, it's so pretty. It's broken. Stuff. So by the end of January, when my manager came back, I was like, yes, this is good, it's going back to normal. And then I had 2 weeks off from work, just to try and get up on my channel, try and get I do spring cleaning every year. I say spring cleaning because I start in January, but it's spring cleaning even though I start in January. And I wanted to get ahead on that, and I didn't manage to do as much as I wanted because of this thing. It went very, very bad. I had some issues with my doctors. Loki is trying to chase the pigeons that sit in the windowsill. And again, I'm not going to go into the doctor problems. It's just something else that adds to, like my jaw still hasn't been sorted. I still don't have, and I can now feel it popping on this side. Like I have a lump here, which is actually my jaw. It's my bone structure. And it's the reason that I can't close my mouth properly. So I sit like this, and it looks really quite nice. But resting face, I cannot close my mouth because of the way my jaw is. And I have no bite. It's the size of my finger. Which means I can't chew properly, can't eat properly, and it hurts. Like, opening my mouth. That may sound put on, but it really wasn't. Because whenever I open it, it puts pressure on it, and chewing sometimes does it, and I want to sort that out because it's getting, but over Christmas I got to forget about it because I was so worried about everything else, and I didn't eat properly. So I've lost a lot of weight recently. My cheekbones are quite prominent again, or I mean not quite now because I've put on a bit of it back, which is good. I have such stubby fingers. And then the biggest thing that I've had happen is I managed to sort everything out, get my head in something order. And I was like, I've got to look at it this way. I have a job. It's full time. I'm earning enough that even though I don't make a lot of money and I don't have any savings because I live on my own, and like all my money goes on bills and like tiny little things that interest me, and you know, saving £5 a month is hard. It can be really hard. I was like, I can do this. I can live. I can get through. I've got a little bit of debt that I need to pay off, but I can do that by the end of this year. Everything is looking positive. And then Monday happened. As of the 1st of April, I am no longer full-time employed. I don't know to what extent yet is the other issue. We're working out plans based on 32-hour contracts, which I'm not in a good position, but I'm not as bad. If they choose to drop me down to 24, I am in trouble. I can't afford where I live. I won't have a house, I won't be able to have food, or I can have a house, but I won't have electricity, I won't have heating, I won't have food. I will lose my cats. I will lose everything that I have worked so hard for. And I've been looking for a job, another job, for ages. I don't want to go back into retail, but that's all there is. And then I get the whole thing of, well, move. It's like, I have cats. We'll get rid of them then. Do you not understand that I made a commitment to these animals when I bought them? I didn't buy them even. I rehomed these two lovely animals. I did give a donation to charity to help rehome them. But I rehomed them. Everything they are is important to me. Losing them is like losing my family members. And I don't have many true family members as it is. I have my dad, my sister and my nana. And my sister hasn't really been speaking to me properly about anything worthwhile for the last 3 months. I love you to bits if you happen to watch this, Christine, but where were you Friday? And that's bitchy, and that was incredibly stupid of me. But I'm not going to edit it out. All I'm going to do is put an outro on the end of this and an intro at the beginning. I'm not going to edit anything because I think I just need to talk, and editing it is the biggest problem. Crowley, you can just come in, but you are aware I'm going to shut the door because there's a tumble dryer, and then you're going to complain because you won't want to get out. So yeah, I'm having to look. I mean, I was planning on moving up my artwork, so I can't really show you. So, like, some of the stuff that I've made, I was actually going to start looking at going, hello, Grandma. You are being a douchebag, was trying to walk on the camera. What a cat again. You don't need to present the world with your butt. Settle. Grandma always wants to be in on all my videos. This boy is my favourite. No, I love them both. I don't actually think. This is the one that whenever I start to get worked up, walks over and is like, no, stop it. Loki's not far away, but Loki's still on the program when he's off. So, yeah. Anyway. As I was saying, I'm working on my prints, and I have finally decided to do Patreon. I have no other choice. I have to try something. I am still going to be trying to get another job. I don't have much option on that. Another one of the reasons that I chose to stay with this company when I was on full time is because I own shares in. Shit, I wasn't supposed to mention where I work. Oh well, I'm still not editing it. I own shares where I work, and you're gonna pull yourself off, and then you're gonna hurt yourself, aren't you? And me, because you've got claws. Yeah, so I own shares where I work, and I might blip that bit out, so that bit might be edited, because I don't want to get into financial trouble by them going, oh yeah, we're going to sue you, and then we're going to fire you. So I'll bleep out the name. Sorry guys, those of you who know me know. Please don't mention who it is in the comments, because that would really upset me and my company, and then I would be in even more shit. So just don't mention who I work for. And I get the dividends in June. Yeah, it's the month after my birthday, so June or July actually. It's after my birthday, very soon after my birthday. And I really wanted that paid out, because one, I wouldn't own shares anymore, which would be amazing, because I'd stop getting people them going, oh, shareholders have an opinion, and I don't. I'm aware that I don't own huge amounts of shares compared to other people, but I own enough to at least be listened to, and I'm not. So, and it's frustrating, it's upsetting. It's even more so for me, because if I was living with someone in this house, if someone lived with me, it would be super easy, and I wouldn't have to worry, because I could split all my bills in half, and it would go down from, I think I worked out about $750, $800, let's say $800 a month for bills. So it'd be $400. So if someone moved in with me, not only would the time being reduced not bother me at all, I'd end up having more money to save. But the problem is, there's only a select number of people that I would move in with, especially with my boys, because I'm not getting rid of these two. I gave them a home, I gave them a commitment. I've even made a commitment to them via my gods. I've said I will not let any harm come to them if I can help it. And while I understand that I may have to get rid of them if it comes down to it and there is no other choice, I'd rather there was an option before that. So hence Patreon will become a thing. It will. There is no more me going, oh, I might do it. It has to become a thing for me now. And admittedly, even if I could only get, I worked out, I'm about £100 short every month. If this works. If I could only get 100 people donating $1 a month, £1 a month, sorry. I'm in the UK, not the US, sorry. £1 a month, then I'd be set. I would be okay, and all that kind of stuff. And my hope was, anyway, with Rowler, there you go. No chasing your brother. Then that would be cool. And this is all just until I find another job, or unless my art really takes off and stuff like that. I found this really cool mug in Asda today. I was going to get the unicorn one, it's really pretty, and then I thought, but as much as I like pretty unicorn mugs, yeah, my hair's a mess, I'm sorry, I need to wash it. I don't know, it didn't seem practical in the end, and I am I like pretty things, I'll buy them and then go, oh, it's not practical, so I won't use it. So I've been really analytical recently of everything extra thing I've been buying. So yeah. Except for I did treat myself. I had a lot more money over Christmas than I normally do because of working in a full-time manager role. And I normally do save my money, and I or put it towards the bill. A tiny amount. I say tiny. It's like it doesn't feel tiny when you're trying to get your. It was a dental thing, and I really needed it doing, so I got it done on my credit card, and it's just one of those things of. And now I have health insurance, but that was over 3.5 years ago. Yeah, that's another thing. I had to get health insurance, but anyway, we'll carry on. Yeah, it's all just. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now because it's coming back to me, and it's just over 20 minutes. So basically, in the next couple of days or so, I may do another Patreon. I may do a video that is just Patreon based. These are what I'm going to be doing. I have a friend coming over. It's today, but this is going out on Monday. And this video was filmed Sunday, yesterday. I know it's coming out on Monday because my channel goes from Monday to Friday to give me Saturday and Sunday to do more stuff. I may end up doing a Patreon video going, I now know what tiers I've got, what this is going to happen, what this is going to happen, and I would like your input. Obviously, if you are going to be a Patreon, and I know I'm really small on YouTube, I'm tiny, I'm not even reached 100 people yet. It's because I find it really hard to talk to people, and that's one of the huge things. Is like go out and network and talk to people, and I've got to do that. So yeah, I will put Patreon on here because I want to give myself another way of earning a bit more money so that I can not necessarily save up because it's going to probably all end up going mostly to the tax man, but so that I am not going hungry and can still pay my way. And as my Patreon, you will be getting quite a bit of stuff because I have a lovely local printer. His print quality is amazing. He's done it on cardstock for me recently because I was trying him out. I think an A3 print will cost me to get printed £3, so I could maybe do that. Obviously, taking in the fact that I've drawn the item and all that kind of thing, I could do them for about £6 to £8 for an A3 print. That's nothing for an A3 print, but again, we'll look at it. So that means if you're a £10 backer, you could get an A3 print, or you could get 2 small A4 prints, but we'll see. I'm gonna talk to someone about it later, hash out my prices, prints and stuff like that. Prints will be becoming available. Also, that's the other thing, if you will become a Patreon, all Patreons will have the ability to decide whether my art gets turned into prints or not. Now, this is even stuff that you will also be seeing all of my sketches that don't go on DeviantArt or on here or on anywhere else. You will see all of my sketches for all of my work, whether or not it's finished, complete, or it's something I'm proud of. You will see all of them. And if you see one that you want a print of, it will be made into a print, whether or not I agree with it. Because there's a lot of my artwork I don't like, but there are other people who absolutely adore it and they want it as prints. So, anyway, that's enough. It's been a shit year. And by year, I'm measuring it from October because as I'm pagan, Samhain, 31st of October is my new year. November was rubbish. December was rubbish. January was crap, and February was the point where I almost lost it. I'm hoping the only way is up from here. So that's it. That's the first video of the week. I'm sorry, it's a shit start to the week, but hopefully all we can do from here is go up. So take care. It's been really nice talking to you. Have fun, and please leave a comment. It doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, please check out my channel, but if you have a channel you'd like me to check out, then please do. Be aware I don't sub for sub, I only subscribe to channels that have stuff that interests me. And I am going to start doing a monthly like channel shout out for people. I say monthly, it might end up being more depending on which ones you've actually watched and enjoyed. So, take care, and I love you lots. Thank you so much for listening to my rambles about depression, even though they're not actually gone too far into it. I have just finished Gone Home. I've got all the achievements, so I'm going to go and clean the house. Bye.